Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Grade 11 and we would like to present our engineering economy final project. My name is Nur Fitri Nadira binti Mahadi and I will present to you guys about chapter 1 introduction. Economic engineering. The application of economic technique to the evaluation of design and engineering alternative is known as engineering economic. Engineering economic purpose is to evaluate the feasibility of particular project, determine its worth and justify it from engineering position. Engineering economic parameter and criteria are used to evaluate alternative by computing a specific measure of worth of expected cash flow over a specific time period. Economic-based engineering courses, like all engineering courses, contain a significant quantitative component, yet unlike more traditional courses. Study engineering economic necessitates extreme elasticity in learning style that is favorable to mastering transdisciplinary subject. As a result, students who have attended courses in the aforementioned topic have adopted a range of strategies that have been proved to permit higher order learning and critical thinking both experientially and experimentally. Economic theories cover topics such as demand, pricing, cost, production, competition, trade cycles, and national income, among others. As the design and manufacturing process get more sophisticated, the engineer is making more financial decisions than ever before. Today's skilled and successful engineers must have better understanding of economic fundamentals. Engineering economy is concerned with the systematic evaluation of the benefit and cost of engineering design project. Importance of engineering economy. Individual, small business owner, president of larger enterprise and director of government agency are constantly present with the problem of deciding between two options. There are decisions regarding how to best invest the fund or capital of the company and its owner. Engineers economy is basically identifying the economic characteristic and criteria to be employed when one or more alternatives are being considered for selection. Using engineering economy tools, a realistic and applicable strategy for evaluating the economic elements of many ways. Alternative for achieving a certain goal can be established. As a result, judgment typically indicate the engineer's decision on how to invest cash by selecting the best option from a set of alternatives. Role of engineering economy. Engineers make decisions, but computers and tools do not. Tools help engineers make judgment. Decision influence what happen in the future, hence the time frame of engineering economy is the future. As a result, engineering economy analysis provide the best estimation of what is likely to occur. Objective project. To determine which of two suggested site for this development will be chosen. To determine the value and financial feasibility of developing a new shopping mall costing RM40 million. To locate the problem and its solution by employing decision-making step. To do economic analysis of the project utilizing the benefit cost ratio.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Awin Hakimah binti Abdul Halim with metric number F-0272. I'm going to present about Chapter 2 Financial Management. So the first thing is company background. So it is the largest pure-play construction company in Malaysia, which is Sunny Construction Group Sdn Bhd, which is we call it as Sunscoin. It is offering a wide range of integrated design and construction service, including building, infrastructure, foundation and geotechnical engineering, mechanical, electrical and plumbing (MEP) service. So, the use of better design and construction building technology which give us a greater competitive edge in the project that we take on, strengthen our building and providing construction service even more. So with a 30 years track record, we are able to tailor fully integrate and affordable solution for our clients, deliver those solutions, deliver efficient to end-to-end solution and maintain control over timely delivery and quality. Okay, so next is company production performance. So it is the largest pure-play construction company listed on Bursa Company and Sunny Construction Group Sdn Bhd. The company provide building infrastructure, civil, mechanical and plumbing, foundation and geotechnical engineering service in both internal Sunway Group client and Malaysia client outside the company. So Sunscoin has a market capitalism of 2.51 billion as 24 October 2019 and is a regular component of the FTSE 4 Great Bursa Malaysia Index. So this is the balance sheet of the company. We can see the total non-current asset, total current asset and total assets in the years of 2020, 2019 to 2016. So we can see the total liabilities and equity. This is the cash flow from 2016 to 2022. So here we can get the total operating cash flow, total investing cash flow, and total financing cash flow of the company. And this is the income statement. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nur Syahada binti Johari and I will continue the presentation. Benefit cost ratio or BCR is used to summarize the overall relationship between the relative expenses and advantages of a proposed project. This table indicates the relationship of BCR and its viability. If the BCR is smaller than 1, the project should not be proceed since the cost is exceeded the benefits. If the BCR is equal to 1, the project is allowed to proceed but with a little viability, and if the BCR is bigger than 1, the project should be proceed since the benefits is exceeded the cost. The financial institution that we choose is United Overseas Bank or UOB Malaysia Berhad because the interest rate that they offer is low as 5%. And in this project, we are required to calculate the BCR for side A and side B. And the 5% will be used in the calculation of BCR for both sides. Next, we move on to side A. So the construction cost is 14,630,000. The annual operation and maintenance cost is 545,000 and the benefit is 16,236,000. So from the previous cost and benefit, we can calculate the BC ratio. There are two types of BC ratio which are conventional and modified. The BC ratio can be calculated by substitute the value into the formula, and for the conventional BC ratio, the value is 4.14 and for the modified is 4.64. Both BC ratio is higher than 1, which means the project can be proceed since the benefit is higher than the cost. I think that's all from me and I will pass the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, so my name is Nurul Sarah binti Jari. My magic number is AF190066. So I will continue for the calculation for side B. So as you can see, the construction cost for this site is equal to 19,112,000, and the annual operation and maintenance cost for these 5 years is equal to 598,000. So this is for the benefit, where the total cost for benefit is equal to 16,236,000 ringgit Malaysia. So this is the calculation of present rate of the new development, where the study period is 5 years and the minimum acceptable rate of return is 5% per year. So based on compound interest table for P over A and 5% interest for 5 years, the value is 4.3295. So for conventional BC ratio with PW, we just calculate using this formula, and what we got is 3.24, which is greater than 1.0. And the modified BC ratio with PW, we also calculate using this formula, and we got 3.54, which is also greater from 1.0. So this is comparison between side A and side B, where since the BC ratio for both sides at A and B are greater than 1.0, which indicates that the benefit will be greater than the expense, it is recommended that the project be allowed to move forward at both locations. Therefore, when we comparing these two sides, which is side A and side B, side A was chosen because its BC ratio is higher than side B. That's all from me. Thank you.
Selamat sejahtera, I'm Michelle Pangini and I will be continue the presentation. As a conclusion, all project and business need an upfront cost to get things going. So there are some topics that already been discussed in the discussion, which is budget and materials cost selection, design and plan expenses for facility. Sunway Construction Group Berhad has endeavored to design and plan highly effective training program for each of their business type across all of their business branches across the world based on this initiative. The expenses to create this facility for the community college is considerable in this project, which the site needs a lot of room. Also, it has to use numerous technologies such as machine, which instead of pile machine, crane machine, and excavators, every project needs all the necessary equipment to run. As a result, the entire cost of the machine was calculated for this project, which include 10% deposit, annual loan repayment fees, annual machine maintenance costs, and annual fuel consumption. However, given that Sunway Construction Group Berhad has a variety of businesses, location, and employee demographics, it can be concluded that the changes in the technology era are currently changing rapidly. Despite this, they will need to be cautious and organized when providing training development plans to their employees, so that the investment issues, achievement, and execution should be totally and methodically prepared. That's all for our group presentation. Thank you.